Deciding to finance your Texas metal building, but you still don't know what route to take?
Let's continue to dive into our various options.
So welcome back, Pack. Once again, you are still here with us and you're watching the videos consecutively. Anadela and Cassandra here from WolfSteel Buildings. And we are now on our part 3 of our 3-part series for financing options that we offer here at WolfSteel Buildings. So don't worry if you missed the first 2 videos. We are going to be adding links for you and also a small recap for you to watch. Getting started with Frost Bank. And I think we're really proud to say that we've created such a great relationship with Frost Bank.
Yeah.
The good thing is, well, I think we share a lot of similar values in the sense of they are a Texas-only bank and we're a Texas-only company, so we only service the state of Texas. Once again, WolfSteel only services the state of Texas, and so does Frost Bank. So HFS is one of our partners that we have here for financing that provides personal loans for clients that are looking at home improvement projects. This, can vary anywhere between if you're probably doing any changes to your home that you have on your property, or if you're looking to add an accessory building onto that property.
We've recapped financing and what to expect from Frost Bank and HFS so far. And next up is Upgrade.
I'm actually really excited to discuss Upgrade because it's a little bit different than the first 2 options that we've had in terms of releasing funds. So I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what we'll be covering today.
Okay guys, so for part 3, we are going to be going over Upgrade. Upgrade is another option that we have available for you guys if you're looking to finance your metal building project. This is also very similar to what we just went over in HFS in regards to both of them offer home improvement loans, but what would you say is one of the major differences between the 2?
Ooh, good question. So the difference between the 2 is that HFS does give the funds directly to the client, so to you guys. And with Upgrade, it works a little bit different because it actually goes through us. So what happens is that we request the funds from you, the client. Let's say you're the client. So I request it from you and you approve that everything looks good. Upgrade funds it to us and then we fund it to you. And then you're hanging on to it as you're making payments when, through the progression of your project.
So essentially Upgrade just wants to verify, hey, this is still good. You're still moving forward with this project before all the funds are released, essentially. Gotcha. So
the reason it's actually dispersed that way where, we're kind of middlemaning it is because Upgrade only does 3 payouts. So what that means is that if you're requesting your down payment to make the payment for your building, that's 1 pull. And then if you request the next payment, which typically happens in our processing side, is, before you go into your concrete or your building commencement, that would be a second one. And then you're only allowed to pull half of your funds at that point. So our payments are progression payments. So when you start concrete, there's a payment. When you finish concrete, there's a payment. When you start your building, there's a payment portion. So, and so on. So to make it all easier where we're not having to do so much back and forth every time, it's just the first time when you get for your down payment, and then the second pull is when you get it fully funded to you. And then, we get it, we fully fund it to you, and then you're paying those payments as our team is requesting and progress through.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, and that's what I mentioned earlier. It's a little bit more unique in the way that the funds are dispersed to the client or vice versa, to the contractor. So great insights. But before we get into the application process, if a client is looking to apply with Upgrade, what are the requirements that Upgrade it's like, hey, this is what we need from you?
Yeah, so they have a 660 minimum credit score. And then also they actually don't require you to have a home on the property, and they don't require you to be the homeowner of the property or the home or anything. So that's a big difference compared to, the first two options.
Yeah. And again, this is really important for those clients. This is probably one of the best options for those clients that, bought a new property and it's like, hey, I don't have a home there. Maybe I'm going to build a home eventually, something like that. So that's good to know on there. So now this moves me into my next question. How do you apply with Upgrade?
Yeah. So if you've been watching, you go to our website. So when you get there, there is also an apply here button for Upgrade. It's a pretty simple process, through the pre-approval process, like all the other applications.
Okay, so to recap a little bit about it, because it's been a lot of back and forth with great information actually. So We already discussed how to apply. They go onto our website, how you can apply, a quick, easy process, which is the good part about all of this. You go into our website, you click on the apply here or I'm interested, depending on which button it is that you're clicking on. And you already talked to us about some of the requirements that are needed for upgrade. When it comes to interest rates, can you give us a little bit of insights? Because I think that's kind of the last thing that we have to cover. What are the interest rates looking like for upgrade financing?
Yeah, so they can range actually, because they have a little bit different where they have different like promos. So they have even like 0% interest for, you know, if you pay it within a certain amount of time. Or if you have like the ongoing
incentives.
ones. Yep. So if you have like other options that can go anywhere from 0%, and now you have the other ones that can go up to 12.99%. So depending on the loan term that you choose, that's kind of how it, you know, it presents you all these options, what you're pre-approved for before proceeding.
Which is honestly, again, why upgrade is very different from them, because one, you obviously get incentives if you pay faster, but in regards to this, they can choose, I just want to verify I'm on the same page, they can choose which interest rate they go based off of the term of how long they want to pay it off. Okay guys, this has been a long one, and 3 videos now are done. So we've reached the end of our 3-part Financing Your Metal Building series. Thank you to those who have stuck around and have made it thus far with us. So in this series, we talked about all of the options that we have available for you guys, and that is a Frost Bank, HFS, and on the 3rd part, we went over upgrade. We're honestly pretty certain that these options are great resources that you have if you're getting started with your metal building project.
Yeah, again, Pac, all of these were brought to us by our clients. Good experiences they've had with their, you know, lenders. So, you know, if you ever have any of yours, again, comment them down below or email us at wolfsteelbuildings@gmail.com.
That's correct. Another thing, guys, is, you know, apart from all the options that we provide to you, which are these 3 on here, we will always emphasize you do always have the option to finance on your own, whether you go through your own bank or you've worked with another lending company, anything like that. You know, you're more than welcome to do so. Just let us know that that's something that you're wanting to do. That way we can work the terms out in accordance with what it is that that company requires. Just, you know, our processing will work through that. And as Cassandra said, make sure to comment down below with those options if you do really like them, or shoot us an email. But let us know, actually, what do you think about upgrade financing? A little different than the first 2 options that we have for you guys. Comment down below. What do you think? Do you like? Do you not like? What are things that maybe you would look for if you're looking for a lender? But as always, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.